There we go. I don't know why it always starts us upside down, you guys. How's everybody?
We're great. Thanks for asking.
Let's see. Let me get this pulled up on my own. Maybe. There we go. Yay! Hey, guys! Hi! I don't know, for some reason it always starts me looking up. He's always got to be mocking. Hello. I thought I'd come on a little early since I didn't do, well, hey, Pam. Hello, Double Pam. Hey, Karen. Hey, Beth Bean. I didn't do one of those reminder things, so I was like, oh, I'll go a little early and sort out my nails, and, you know, I think these are called Color Crush. I couldn't remember for sure for some reason. Well, hey, Riza. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? I am doing good. Hey, Misty. Did it give you guys a notification? Hey, Lila. It must have. It must have had a notification for so many friends to be around. Hey, Susan. Yay, you got one. All right, awesome. All right. Got one. Awesome. Yay. Okay, good. All right, these are... It popped up. Okay, perfect. Good. Awesome. Oh, these are so pretty. Let me see if I can get them to show good for you guys. I don't know if I got them close enough. Maybe. They're fall leaves. Hopefully you guys can see them. They're very dark. Oh, Pam, yay. They're so pretty, but they're so dark. So I was like, all right, we got to figure out how we're going to lighten these up a little bit, right? Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have used these Color Crush kind or not. They work really great. I love that they have a very rounded edge and a very squared edge. But look how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're in 24. 24. Oh God, I have no idea what it is. See if it clears. I'm watching on YouTube on my end, and it's not. Yeah, a little bit, Pam. They're definitely plasticky. Yeah, it's not blurry. Like, I can read my tweezers look perfectly clear. So that's why I'm wondering. I have, Lisa, there is, okay, good. Clear for some, blurry for some. See if you go out and come back in, if it makes a difference. Hey, Amanda. If you go out and come in. Okay, good. So it just needed to load a bit. Okay, I'll accept that. What was I going to say? Oh, who said? Lisa says. Lisa says she had to do some pink. I hear you, girl. Tomorrow, it's going to be... No, not tomorrow. The 8th is a full moon set, you guys. And I did pink this round because I was feeling it. Oh, God. Girl, I got no idea what resolution I'm on. You're lucky that I make it here live. That's a true story. True story. You are lucky I make it here live. That's what I've got to say about it. That should do. That should be plenty. Okay, this is Bad Blood. If anybody was wondering. Bad Blood, Bad Blood. This was Halloween last year, and it's beautiful. Okay, yay. Okay, good. Lisa, I am so far beyond technically challenged. I just figure if I make it and people can see me, we're calling that as good as it gets. and some days we don't even know if that's gonna happen. And I've got my little melter over here already heated. Google Pixel. Okay. Let's see. And then I've got now these ones are, you guys, okay, so here's the thing with most of these off brands, especially the kind that come like this. There's no one set brand. Like anybody can use them and then they just put their own little brand / stamp on them. Beth, that's for real. That is a true story. But these gold overlays that look, I mean, they look almost like velvety. They're so pretty. Hey, Maria, come on in. And I want to use a couple of those. My nails aren't super long right now. So I'm thinking I can get away with just one. Boop. These are so pretty. They really do look like velvet to me, like velvet wallpaper. I don't know if that's a thing. See, that's the thing, Lisa. This is no brand. And I'm not 100% sure which place I got them on. These are just total, like, you know, off-brand, can find them anywhere. I will, when we're all done and when I set this video, because one thing I learned about the lives is they don't automatically go public. Hey, Sheila, come on in, girl. They don't automatically go public for some reason. So when I go back in and set this to public, then I will also find a link for these. Misty, me too. Yes, Amy, that's what it feels like to me. Like it feels like you would put this in your very formal dining room. If you had a very formal dining room, you would want to have this in there. There we go. And I'm just putting things straight into an envelope for whoever wins them. Okay, now, let's see here. I feel like it's going to be this one. Yep, it is. Yes. Yeah. I do think that Lily and Fox tends to have their own designs, but I can't say for sure, but I do think they are one of the places that, you know, although they're made the same and stuff, I feel like they do a lot of their own designs. So, you know, I think you could easily go with like an orange or a yellow on these also and really bring out some of those. And I'm thinking I can use some of these little teeny ones. And that way, whoever gets these is going to have a nice big variety of sizes. Bad blood, Miss Susan. Bad blood, bad blood. Well, hey, Lynn, how you doing? Did it not give you a notification, Mars? Everybody else got one. No worries, Miss Lynn. Don't worry about commenting. Yeah. The thing with those off brands, you guys, they're all basically the same. And I know, they'll say 100% nail polish or whatever, and they might be printed with nail polish or something like that. But they're like, they're all done on plastic. Literally, I have tried so many off brands, and the only sets I have ever opened and had them smell like nail polish are Color Street. So I don't care if they think they use 100% nail polish, they're wrong. They're just, they might use it in the printing of the color, but it's not. Marcy, why would they do that to you when you got a little teeny wrench by your name? Don't they know you have a tiny little wrench by your name? Okay, everybody hold here 1 sec. Riza, girl, you got it. Riza, you number 38. I just waited till I knew there was at least 38 comments and then went back to count. Yeah, you better wrench them, girl. All right, yay. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I think that, and I'm pretty sure I have your address, so I'll just send it out to you, girl. Then you get to try some different brands if you haven't tried these ones. Now I got to get used to working in smaller space again. Hey, Kelby, what's up, girl? That little wrench means that if anybody gets naughty, those two can boot you out of here. Yeah. They can block you. They can delete you. They can come over and eat your snacks. It's basically a real bad situation. Real bad situation. Those two with the wrench get out of hand. Yeah, course, girl, course. The power. There's so much power in that wrench. Basically, it's like, in Facebook, when we're in Sassy Crew, you guys, I never really have to worry that there's, going to be somebody random in there being rude. But here, anybody who wants can pop in. So I do have to watch, and it's nice. Hey, Suzette, come on in. It's nice to have that these guys can watch for me, and they can take care of all the trouble, because you don't want to have to fight with either of these two. Come on. They'll rough you up. They will rough you right up. You know how they are. All right. So here's what I'm thinking we can do, because I wanted to do some slants. Oh, these leaves are really pretty. I can't decide if they are on, like, I think it's a dark brown. Right? Mercy's running on not much sleep. You don't want to mess with that one. She'll get real crazy. She'll get real crazy on you. Oh, well, crap. That wasn't a very good sitch. I'll have to doctor. Oh, that's true, too. Yay! Thanks, Kelby. Thanks, Kelby. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. I'm going to really have to doctor this situation. That's my own fault for not checking first. Hey, Jenny, come on in. Shouting out to Chicago and Amy busting heads. Shouting out to Amy busting heads. There we go. Sure, that was a good enough doctor for me. Okay, so anyway, what I was saying, these Color Crush ones, although they are not, you know, real, like Color Street style, real nail polish, and I don't know if they claim to be, but they do go on very nice and they do cure up nicely. So I can say that for them, and they do remove with polish remover. I've used them a few times, so. The only thing that I struggle with is I don't want 24 of one pattern, you guys. That's a problem for me. So then I got to mix in a bunch of stuff. I mean, you could, especially if you're like doing something mixed, you're going to be able to use these a million times if you have 24 of one pattern. That's way too many for me. I'm not. Hi, Christy. Come on in. Happy Saturday. Nope, I'm not using any peely base because I figured with 2 sets of off-brands, I was going to want to be able to lift stuff up and move it around if I needed. Oh, Sheila, that'd be brilliant. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. I wonder how their lips and tips or whatever went for them. Tips and lips, lips and tips. There. Yeah, for Canada. Shouting out Canada. Free shipping makes my day. Okay, this I think is going to be awesome. We'll see. Yep, it is. So the off-brands, you guys know, you can't cut them with your fingernail. So, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous though, and I knew it was going to be. Knew it was going to be, and it is. I just turned on my warming mat because it was definitely cold. And I do think off-brands really like some warm everything. Well, so does Color Street, because look, that bad blood was chilly and it tore there. You little bugger. You're lucky I'm using an overlay. Yeah, do it, Shauna. Just watch, girl. Just watch, girl. Okay. Now, this gold is beautiful. Lynn, you're going to love it when you use it. I know Linda Lloyd has this set too. No, Lisa, they're not. Well, yeah, Lisa, there is one, but it's not like brand specific or anything. It's just whoever happens to be carrying them. But they have a really strong gassy smell. So it's like you're trading one thing for the other kind of deal. So I don't know if that helps any. The ones that their packaging looks closest to Color Street's packaging? You know, like meaning the strips are in there long. Yeah, throw a thumbs up, guys. Meaning their strips are in there the long way. Those ones usually are the closest. But they also very stinky. I did a kind of a crappy job fixing that bit that broke, but it's okay. All right, now let's rescue this situation. Yeah, are you colder, Misty? Like, did it get colder now? The flax bag helps so much, Karen. I'm glad you like it. I love mine. Because, like, we were below freezing last night, and yes, Riza, and so it takes a good bit to get there. German, I think German, maybe. And they've got loads of cute stuff. Yay! It just is a little teeny bit moist, Sheila, just a little bit. Just enough to make things better. 74, okay. Well, it was below color flash. Shit, that might be it. I think, oh God, I don't know. I'd have to look because I can never remember what's what. Because they all try to, oh yeah, definitely helps for your headache. Especially since Color Street, they all want to try to throw in the word color so that you don't know the difference, you know? I'll look though, I promise. When I do this one, I will share links so that people can, if they're interested in trying anything, they can. It just helps everything set, doesn't it? Andrea, come on in, girl. Sometimes they're just, for me, it's really weather based. I can tell you that. I know that's probably not for everybody. Yay, I'm glad you got a notification. I'm glad people are getting some notifications. I wonder, I think I can do this like that. Maybe. Ugh. I think these might be a chocolate color, you guys. Honestly, I can't tell for sure if they're like a chocolate or a black. They might be a chocolate. Color flashes from England. I don't know. They have some cute overlays too. And overlays are easier to get, you know, if you're going to get 24 or something, you'd probably rather it's an overlay. Or at least I would. But 24 is a lot of one pattern, you guys. I don't know. Do these look brown or black on your guys' screen? I honestly can't tell which one they are. I think they might be a dark brown, but I am not sure. You see them brown, Sheila? I think they might be. Almost like that new spice set, kinda, but not as much red in them. Yeah. All right, good. So I'm not going as crazy as I thought I was. I got to do a bunch of filing cleanup. Yes. Well, I am crazy, Mercy. Oh, my hands are cold, you guys. Okay. I'm definitely crazy. We don't even need the nails to tell us that. Crazier by the day. And hey, Maggie, how you doing, lady? I know my hands are cold because even the color street is like, nah, hard pass. I don't really want to stick. And these were a fresh set, so everything's just a little bit like, it's too cold. I understand. Yeah. Well, and that's just it. Any off-brand, any of them, you guys, honestly, is just like plastic or whatever, you know? It just, I know, I love these colors too. This is my color of my soul. 66. Okay. It was very cold last night. And today it stayed chilly-ish, but it was not frozen. But it was freezing overnight last night. You see how nothing wants to stay put right now. It's going to take my flex bag and a lot of top coat. Well, they're really pretty though. They just, you can tell they're being temperamental due to temperatures. It's okay. I'll fix them. These have, like a silver backing on them. Yeah, you definitely can't cut these. Well, I guess a little they cut with my nail. Just not as accurate as you can do them when you do a color street one. These are definitely my colors. Pam, you got that right. So pretty. And those leaves really do pop out once you get them down. Well, we were almost 80 this week. RZA breaking records all over the place. And then it was like plummet down to 30s. It wasn't staying that way. Come on, little bugger. Don't be so lifty. Oh my gosh, that's how we were too. So windy. Like it was blowing you off the road and blowing your hair off your head. Yeah, I hear you. Well, I'm always anxious for the fall feels. I know Marie Haskins did a softer one. Heat of the summer or cold of the winter. Well, when you're doing your nails, the winter's harder. I mean, in the summer, they might be a sticky mess, but at least you know they're going to stay put because they're so sticky. I just want to see if I can break this with my... Yeah. Not quite, you guys. Well, yeah, I mean, you can. It just takes some work. But for nails, I'd rather have summer. I mean, they might be sticky, but you know they'll stay put. These right now are like cool and just not a happy situation. Okay, there we go. Well, I really, really, really like them once they get set up. They definitely need to get set up. All right, let's do a thumb. See if that makes me feel better. Yeah, that's what it is. Color flash. There we go. Color Flash. Thanks, Amy. And Color Crush is just like, it's like their name for their selling the same off brand as everybody else. That's how those off brands work. Like, you know, if you buy in Danelle's group, you can buy those same sets on a million different places. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Girl, I would have searched them. I really would have when I was done. Okay, this one is going to be beautiful when I file it and fix it up here in a sec. Well, this winter we're supposed to have a lot of snow, so we'll see. We'll see about that business. Sometimes it's horrible, but usually you only get like a week of horrible, at least for us. For the majority, you get just, you know, nothing too crazy. Yeah, that gray's lovely. I don't know if we can see if I can give a good. Yeah, they'll have a lot of the same ones, Amy, but they can also design their own. Like that pumpkin overlay is one Danelle designed. I gotta see if I can get this clearish for you guys. The internet would never lie to you. It's too hard to get it to look clear, damn it. But that's beautiful like that. Like this would have been so pretty even as the whole set of the leaves. I just can't picture myself wearing one whole same set. I don't know how to do that anymore, you guys. It's not my thing. But I love that these leaves are just kind of blowing up your hand. Blowing up your nail. And they're definitely much happier now that they got heat on them. Amy's full of the researches. You ask her, and she'll know it for you. And usually quite fast. Okay, let's see here. Now, yeah, that's much better. Supposed to be the last time. Riza, bring it. At least for us. I know it's not every state's doing that, but Minnesota is one on the list. I'll change mine when I'm done here. Normally, I would have done it at like lunchtime today, but I didn't want to mess with this tonight. I didn't want to mess everything up. I would have been so confused. Would have been confusing myself. There we go. So much better. Florida's on the list. Who else? I don't know if Illinois is on the list. I don't know if Wisconsin is. Oh, Iowa's on the list too. Okay, so like all of us that are on the list, I know there's 15 states. So those of us that are on the list are just waiting for them to approve it at the end of the year. So our hope is this is the last time. We'll see. Really, Karen? You might love it. Is Virginia on there, Pam? I just hope everybody is. I hope everybody gets to be done with it. It'll cause more confusion if only some are and some aren't, you know? And I don't need more confusion. Those look beautiful now. Okay, now let's see. Karen, if you try it, you might get addicted. Tennessee's on the list. Okay. Well, there's a bunch of places that I don't remember how it works. Like part of it's passed and part of it's not passed. I just hope we actually do quit. I hate it. You know what? I don't mind this one. I don't mind the fall back. But the spring ahead kills me for ages. I'm so confused with it. And the pets are confused. When I worked at the school, the kids are messed up. The teachers are messed up. Yeah, you'll have to check. I know there's 15 of them, but I just don't know who's all on it. The spring forward does me in. Okay, there we go. Alabama, Delaware, Georgia, Idaho, Louisiana, Maine, Minnesota, Mississippi, Montana, Ohio, Oregon, South Carolina. Yeah, that's you, Mars. You're on there. See, now why wouldn't, like, so now Kentucky's not on there. So that's Kate. I mean, it's Susan and Jean also, but, you know, for somebody that I call, right? It'd be confusing for those that don't. 18, there you go, girl. So, right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Sheila. If your state doesn't get on board, then you're still stuck in it. Like, but don't you feel like more places, I mean, if 18 are doing it, plus there's places that already do, right? I think, doesn't Arizona not change or hasn't for ages? So I do think that, like, you know, well, other people do it, you know, especially 18's a lot. Then maybe others will get on board. I know, I think so too. It's really hard. It's really hard when everybody's different. Right, half of it. How does half of it? It's nonsense to me. Girl, I'll be so confused, Susan. Susan, I won't know when my own lives are. Don't worry, we won't have to worry till spring. Yes, that's me too. Just pick a time. Pick a time, please. That's all, please. I don't even care if they go halfway in between. If they're like, okay, set your clock back a half hour and then we never change again, I'd be okay with that. Hey, Annette, come on in. We're just talking about time change here because that's what that's the kind of excitement level we have in it. I don't need any clock confusion added. Yeah, why don't we just go a half hour and call it a day? Everybody go a half hour and then we're good. Oh, yeah, that's true, Kelby, it would. When Kate still lived in Australia, on my computer, I kept like a clock set to her time and a clock set to our time, to my time. Then I didn't have to worry about like who was going ahead, back, whatever, because it's really hard. It's too hard for me, especially when you're dealing with somebody, you know, another country and such. Yes, they do. Amazingly enough, they do. I'm sure we talked him into it. I'm sure we talked him into this BS. I clean up this edge here. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Kelby, they do it like not the same weekend or whatever. So it makes it hard. Yeah, Mars, that's what I'm saying. So on the news today, they said like it's passed through everything but the last step, and they're supposed to take care of it before the end of the year. No, Amanda M. Texas wasn't on the list that Mars posted. Sorry, friend. I hate springtime change. That's my worst. Okay, let's see. Right, that's just it. I mean, we don't get to believe it till we see it. But they've been hyping it up now for the past year, so that does help a little bit. Girl, love me some Trader Joe's. Okay. Now, I need to trim that bit. If we were to go to standard time, we wouldn't be able to do it state by state. Yeah. Yeah, they're getting there. Just got to have a little cleanup, and then they're much better. Okay. Yeah, much, much better. I actually love this as a full nail, but I don't think I would have loved a whole hand of it. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to put, I think I'm not going to put a top coat on yet, just because I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it'll change this at all. Where's the rest of it? That's funny. Maybe I'll use a little out the door on it. It's really a pretty set. And the red helped it. And it's not sheer at all. So the red doesn't adjust the color at all, which is nice. And I think an orange or a yellow would have been good with it. And I really love this gold velvet wallpaper overlay. There we go. That one I doctored, just the top coat just took great care of it. Never know it was doctored. They're really fall. I mean, and there's fall leaves on there, so. Yeah, I know. Use gold foil without having to have any skill, Kelby. Say it, girl. Kelby, the other night I was talking to Shauna in messages, and I was trying to figure out how to do something on the new camera. And I said, "Are you a tech person?" She's like, "No, not at all." She's like, "You got to hit up somebody like Kelby." Somebody young like Kelby is what she said. I'm like, that's great. Now we're the old people that need to look for young people to help us. Oh, God. It's so horrible to be the old people. Pam, me too. I'm ready for all the fall, girl. But in that very same note, I'm also like getting super gung ho for 25 days of nail miss. I can't even wait. There, I'll show them like this. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I would say my bad blood, really all of them, you guys, were just a little too cold and needed some patience, but I think they worked out. Well, really, it's not so much an age as just that somebody that still knows how to do tech stuff. It can be any age as long as they can tell me how to delete the old videos off my stupid camera I got using now. Ooh, then I could be young, Kelby, because I could do that. That's one thing I can do. I can help with Facebook if he needs it. There we go. I think they're lovely, you guys. I think the gold gives a nice pop. Yeah, they're really good. I like them. I'm sold for a couple few days anyway. I know. You guys, look, I can show you because I'm on my cell phone right now. Okay, so I did this little DJI Mini 2. Let me pull it out of here without messing up a nail. And look at, this is how teeny my screen is now. Like going from my cell phone screen where I could see everything. Now I have this teeny screen. So that's why once I set this up, I can't do anything. But the new, let's see. Tomorrow you guys will get the first video from the good camera. And it's so much better. Hopefully everybody agrees it's so much better. We'll see. I think it's so much better. Yeah, look, it's so teeny. That's what I was hoping for, was so teeny. But then it's so teeny and I'm like, I don't know how to use it. And you know. Yeah, turn out good. Yay. Thanks for coming and hanging out, gals. I think now you did say that, Shauna. I think the next live is like the 19th or something in Facebook. And it'll be a Thanksgiving one. Yes, it was good to hang out and chat, guys. And I will see you. Well, tomorrow you'll get a new video. And it's using the new camera. So give me your feedback on it. It was good fun. Riz, I'll get you in the mail, girl. All right, have a good night, guys. I'll talk to you soon.